space between the quarters and the eighths. And the accent actually makes the note a little bit longer. But right now what I'm hearing is I'm hearing the rhythms, but I'm not hearing the accents. Da, 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 da. Yeah? So I need to hear more of the accents. I'm just hearing da, 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 da. No accents whatsoever. Yeah? Let's try again. Same button. Ready? To enter. Okay. And it's very important that you enter with strength. Also, it's very important that we don't get too loud too fast. Okay? And it's going to get louder. The dynamics aren't necessarily relative to us crescendoing. The dynamics are relative to the amount of people being added on, which makes it louder as we go. Okay? So just try to keep it as soft as you can. It will progressively get louder. Let's try it one more time. The accents are slightly longer, but I think everything can still be shorter. It's going to get too muddy if it's not short. Yeah? Let's add everyone at 229. Pretty much everyone is sustained except for you. So if you sustain, it'll get too muddy. 229. 329. I'm hearing dee da 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 dum. There is still space. It's dee da 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 dum, with a little bit of space and a little bit of weight. That's all of the woodwinds and pretty much all of the brass. Okay. We started at same section 329. What Marquez does is he uses not only the length of notes, but he uses the articulation to even give you more of an indication of how long he wants notes. So if it has an accent, it's a little bit longer than if it didn't have an accent, right? And if it's a quarter note, it's probably a little bit shorter. You see, if without the accent, it's shorter. Does that make sense? It's just something to think about. Good. Can I have Can I have the piccolo at 318, please? And the piano as well. You guys can bring out the accents of the triplets a little bit more. Bum bum bum, dee da da dee da da da, bum bum bum, dee da da dee da 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 da, bum bum bum, dee da da da. Yeah. And so you're in unison a lot, which means you guys have to listen to each other, and you're far away. There you go. Starting at 300, let's take a look at the trumpet and the horn. The accent on the quarter note can be slightly longer. Dee, 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 dum, 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 dum. And also, it could be even shorter. Try it again one more time. Good. Let's add the tuba there. Actually, let's add the tuba and the bass. This is at 300. 3. It sounds cool. It's a good word for it. Can you make it shorter? It's a little bit long. This dry sound makes it more interesting. Try. Let's start everyone together. Horns, trumpets, and basses, please. And tuba. 3. Alright, let's take a look at the violins here. Violins, let's have you at 300. I'm not hearing da 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 dee da dee da. And it should be a little bit shorter. Notice there's no slur with it. It's détaché. So it should be da 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 da. It's a percussive part. Let's try it a little bit slower so that we can get those accents. Ready? Hold 1 and 2 and. Try it one more time. It sounds better. And those eighth notes can be short. Da, 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 da. Ready? 1 and. Can I have everyone at 300? I have the woodwinds, please? Actually, can I just have all the winds, please? Ready? One. There is still space between, when you have the dotted quarter note, there's still space. Yeah? Some of you guys are not making any space, and it's making it too long. And I because it's fortissimo and because it's harder to hear the accents, I want you to bring out the accents even more. So what that could mean is potentially playing the accents, or playing everything else slightly softer, so that I can hear the accents, yeah? So that we can hear the important thing here, guys, is if you're playing fortissimo all the time, how am I supposed to hear when an accent happens if you're playing as loud as you can? Other than the articulation, I can't. So we have to make a dynamic difference. If you're gonna give me an accent, you have to get softer before you get louder, right? So let's start at the, at point four. Ready, one. Not too long, not too long. Here we go, ready? One, and... Okay, we're getting the idea. Can I have percussion at 282? Percussion at 282. Percussion, there we go. A 1 and 2 and... But can you make the sound more brighter and not and less reverby? Right now it's filling up the sound too much, and I want more of an attack than wah, ba, ba. Yeah? I just talked to a percussionist about saying to change the stick, and he said never ask a percussionist to change the stick. So I won't do that. 282. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2 and. Good. Okay, let's move further back. Let's look at 256. And can I have the strings, please? Actually, can I just have the violins? we have everybody, and I think I talked about this last time, but as the sections enter from here, like the horns and the woodwinds, as you enter, you become the most important part. Meaning, actually in the score, there are blank spaces so that you can come through the texture. Really come through. Really come through. Okay? Let's try it. Same spot. This is 256. Here we go. Ready? 1. Underneath water when we played it last time. It felt like it was, we had a bunch of clothes on and we were trying to move underwater. And now I feel like we have no clothes on and we're running on the sand. But it's lighter. It feels lighter and it's moving. And that's the important part. All right. Good. Can I have woodwinds at 248, please? Here we go. Here's 248. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1. Very nice. Whoa, never mind. That's good. Moving back. 228. Can I have horns and upper strings, please? Viola, first and second. No trumpet solo, just horns and upper strings. I'm still in 4 here, so don't go crazy. Here we go, ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, and up. Horns, can it be a little bit shorter? A little bit shorter? Good. Let's add the trumpet solo and percussion and piano. Everybody in 228. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and And actually, let's start at 143, and can I have the woodwinds at 143, please? And also, there for 150, it can be even shorter. Da 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 da. A little bit more grotesque in a sense. This doesn't have to sound like great. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Yeah. As if someone were screaming, ah da 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 da. Yeah. There we go. 145. Ready? I just don't like that. If you're playing pizzicato, we're taking what's not playing during this, and there's no percussion. You guys become percussion. So I want it to be percussive. Let's try it again at 121. So da 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 da. Ready? Yeah. Abandon all of the ways that you've learned how to do things in the past. Here we go. 121. Ready? Good. Good. We're almost ready to run the whole thing. Can we just look at 60? What? Question?
At 160-ish, going into the tempo primo.
160?
Yeah, we hit that fortissimo at 160.
Yeah, and you know that was great. The sound that you gave was great. It's just there's a diminuendo that happens, and I didn't really feel the diminuendo.
Right. Where do you want it to start, and how far do you want it to go?
It should go all the way down to piano, and the diminuendo should start on 162, and you should hit piano by probably halfway through the bar on 163, which means you need to get softer a little bit faster.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So that double hole note at 160, you want that sustained straight through?
Sorry, 161?
Is it? Yeah, 160.
Oh, it's fortissimo.
Just keep it out all the way? Okay.
Just keep it right, yeah. Good, actually, sorry, 66, can I have woodwinds, please?
67?
66. Can you make a difference between the staccato? Da, da. So remember I said about the accent. What I said about the accent. The accent means it's just slightly longer. That's why you have an accent and a staccato next to each other. Even though we traditionally think of an accent as maybe being shorter. So the accent can be a little bit longer. Let's try it one more time. Context for is the accelerandos. Be careful and watch for the accelerandos, okay? Starting at the oboe and horn entrance, this is 19.